why do people feel insecure in relationships? And then we're debating this, and I've got like one line for this. People come insecure in a relationship, already insecure, or they're in a relationship where they're not made to feel secure. And if you come in a relationship where you have to be made feel secure, you already have issues.
But
so
then, how would
these two are debating what is insecure, what level of insecure?
There's a lot of insecurities you could experience in a relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
So outside of the whole like cheating and stuff, like, you know, your lover is friendly with other people and
It's just a flirt.
And that's just
or he's
flirt.
just a friendly person who doesn't flirt,
Right.
and you
Don't know the difference.
You misconstrue friendliness as flirting.
Yeah.
Then it has nothing to do with them,
Yeah.
right? You could also have like body insecurities where like you've gone through like a journey with your body and you feel like, oh, maybe like I'm not good enough for the person I'm dating because they might like fit society standard of
a good body or a hot person or whatever.
a beautiful person,
Yeah.
and you're just like
irregular. So you're lucky. I'm kidding.
So now you feel or you're being made to feel like you don't deserve to be with this person.
Like you won the lotto.
Like
I'm
you-
kidding.
So now, and yeah, you
It's kinda
could,
like-
you could.
Yeah, kind of like you're like,
But it's just like-
why is he with me? Yeah.
But it's just
that
like,
sucks though to be there.
yeah. Why do people
Okay,
feel
so there's
insecure?
body insecurity.
There's a lot of reasons, but like you have to communicate your insecurities, and if you're with a good person, they will reassure that. But also, it's just like,
Is it though the other person's job to make you feel secure? Let's say I do communicate them and I reassure you multiple times, but now
But you're still
it's not my job, right? As the partner of the
It's not my job.
it's not a job, but like,
But I have to
yeah.
at least come to the playground type of thing.
yeah. I just
can't
want to
just be
clarify
there,
that
like,
because
just chilling and-
because like you can't make it your partner's job to make you feel good
Yeah,
about yourself.
it's
That's your
yourself,
journey.
yeah.
That's your work. That's
you
you
can
working
make her
on yourself.
feel safe about the space.
The relationship
Yes,
itself, but the rest of the
space.
world's
there's a warped sense of how a person should be. I don't know, why do people feel insecure? Sometimes there's no rational reason for feeling insecure, but you just feel like that.
Oh, there's another type of insecurity I just remembered. I used to date this guy who was like an engineer, and I thought he was the smartest person in the world. I used to feel inferior to him in the intellectual capacity thing, because we would talk and things would get like deep, and I'd just be like, what value am I adding to this conversation? Like, guys, it's a thing. And then you would just start to pull away because you're like, yo, every time I talk to this guy, we're gonna go into like a cos over 10 sign type of conversation, and you're like, I don't wanna, it's so exhausting. But you need to get to a place.
But you need to communicate that.
I
right?
know. You need to get to a place where you feel safe enough to be like, boo, So, when we talk about photosynthesis, I'm not comfortable.
what
Yeah,
that
I
is.
don't know what that is.
Like, I don't even
I'm
know
okay with not
why
knowing.
is it every time we talk about something, we end up talking about photosynthesis. You know what I mean? You be real with your people, guys.
But it's also like you're also projecting, right? It's like sometimes you project that you project how they feel about you when they're just like, oh, we're having a conversation, it's amazing, it's great, this person, like, they listen to what I'm passionate about. You can discuss politics and religion and all of that shit, but you can also discuss why there aren't any dragons in the north.
Yes.
Yes. It's just, I don't know why people feel insecure, but like if you're feeling insecure, then introspect why
Work on
you are
self.
insecure.
Love self.
Yes.
Be one with self.
How do people constantly fuck up their paycheck month after month? But what is fuck up paycheck?
As in like blow it.
Blow it. But
And like live beyond your means.
but like,
If you always
is fuck up your paycheck where you don't have anything left at the
Yes.
end of the month?
Yes.
Yeah, but like I don't live beyond my means, but I don't have anything left at the end of the month.
But we're not talking about you. We're talking about people.
So like that's my question. Like, how do you define people fucking up their paychecks?
Live beyond your means. Like now, you get paid on the 30th.
Mhm.
On the 2nd, you don't have money.
isn't that the case where like you get paid on the 30th and then on the 31st all the debit orders come up?
Yeah,
And,
debit orders are one thing, but you should have money for food and transport to get your
maybe
to
you
work.
bought your groceries on the 30th.
Okay, great. So you should have money for transport to get to work. You have people on the second who are like, yo, ang mambisa da, as in yo, ang kono get money, and you're there like,
I
wait,
don't.
what?
Okay, so like obviously financial, like our country in terms of like
Financial education.
salaries are not enough for people to live. That's one. Socioeconomically, like
Yeah, yeah.
60% of the country lives in poverty, so that's
Yes.
one.
Second.
Two, financial literacy, like you don't learn how to save at a young age because you don't have money to save
In the first place.
in the first place. And you could also say, hey, you have black tax. Not everyone has black tax, but you could also be like,
Majority of us do, guys.
I am raising my cousin's kids. I am taking someone to school, so you don't have that money. And because there's also a perception that like you've made it. If you say, listen, nkola 15,000, and like and people are like, but you know, you work for a big company, like you can't say you don't have money. So there's that pressure of now you're-
maintaining that perception.
and then there's also like, oh, we are sebenza, so like, why do you drive an ugly car?
Yeah, it then goes back to what we had said earlier about people caring too much what other people think.
Yeah.
Like, guys, you can't live that life because at the end of the day, you're alone. You have to take care of you and whoever else that you need to take care of.
But there's a saying that like, you could be earning the very same amount of money as the next person,
Yeah.
but your
Responsibilities are not
responsibilities
the
and
same.
commitments are not the same. You could have someone who doesn't have, who's only paying for like their house and their car and their lifestyle, and then you have someone who's paying for school fees and other things, and they have to feed families in the villages and stuff.
Or you have someone who really just wants to live their best life now. They don't care about tomorrow.
Yeah,
and
you
they
know,
wanna fall out
yeah.
every day.
Some
and
people are just here for a good time, not a long time. And
yeah.
that's cool.
So
Alright.
yeah, we're gonna have to write that down. That's so cool. Yeah. If it bothers you so much, then educate that person.
Yeah, but it's also
Finger
like,
pointing is not helping anyone.
there's this thing where like if
Is money a
you-
sensitive thing? I can't
no,
talk to you about-
not a sensitive thing, but like where, you know, if I'm middle class, so like we sort of fall within the middle class space where like if I spend money on certain things, I'm living my best life. But if someone who's perceived poorer than I am, or like someone who's poor and then they suddenly come into money and then it was like, oh my gosh, they're so irresponsible
for doing the same thing.
for doing the same thing I'm doing,
buying
for
the
buying the
same
same thing. So like
thing.
if I buy a TV, a big TV,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm living my best life.
Oh, so
whatever.
we're so happy for
If
her. She can afford that
yeah,
TV.
If a poor person or
A person who's just coming to money.
who's not even coming to money, or like someone who earns 6,000 and they buy a plasma TV, it'll be like they're so fine, like irresponsible, and there's
How
a
are
lot
they
of like
even
judgment
doing
and
that?
like why
Why
buying
buying a
squelette,
TV?
like Iazi Bretlos will charge you that much, and it's just
I
like
know this judgment is the same judgment we give when we see fat people at McDonald's.
yeah, or
It's the same.
It
Like it's
is.
okay for me to be there ordering like the most. Then I see them order McFlurry. I'm like, how can you do that to yourself?
It is,
Like,
right?
Why am I bothered? Also, like, you don't know their frequency. You don't know my frequency at McD's. Sit down.
But that's true. Like it's like if you say you love food, they'll be like, oh, that's
Oh,
so
it's so
cute.
cute.
She
She's
loves
a
food.
foodie,
If I say
right?
I love food, it's, like, well, that's
oh,
why
yeah,
you are fat.
we can see that. And you're there
Yeah.
like, wait, what? Like, no,
Yeah.
guys.
You know, that's
Like, grab a young chick, guys. It's so
that's
no.
exactly what it is. And it's
It
just like
is.
now as like a bigger person, a plus size person, I'm like, okay, yeah, I know, like I'm all about those ribs,
Right?
Like, and then suddenly people are dietitians or health scientists, they're like, no, you know, you should start eating veggies. I eat veggies all the time. I probably eat more veggies than
She
you
does,
do.
guys. She lives there. So like, can you chill with the judgment? You never know a person's entire situation. So like, nah. Or if you feel so strongly, educate.
Educate someone.
Be
like,
a solution,
hey,
guys. Be a solution.
open a savings account now, or
Oh,
you know,
hey.
save your change.
Or just like informally in a conversation, hey, are you saving? Just let it start
are you
somewhere.
saving?
All the time.
Are you saving?
Are you saving?
I feel
you
like-
that question.
I used to be good about saving.
You were.
I'm
the
not
saver.
anymore. I just feel like my expenses have grown, and And now I'm not saving as much, but also I'm also saving short term.
Okay,
So I have
I'm
long
saving,
term.
and that's it. I'm saving for like goals. I'm saving for April right now.
You know, like so, like I'm saving for a MacBook, right?
Yeah.
So like,
Yay.
yay.
Ah.
But also, it's just like I saved, and then I decided that, you know what, year of years, I'm going on holiday.
Yes, yes.
And then I dipped into those savings to pay for my holiday, and I've sort of dipped into savings for other things as well. So like, you know, if things around the
I feel
house
like there's
break,
something about the savings once you dip.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right?
guys.
But like,
yo.
there's also like long-term things,
Yeah.
like, so like I have like an annuity and all of those, but it's just like,
Okay, don't
Yeah.
brag. Don't brag.
you know, it's small things. That's the thing. But like,
It is.
am I
It is.
being consistent about saving?
Yeah,
No.
but you are. It's something that, as much as you're not doing consistently, you're doing it nonetheless. When you do get a chance
I
to,
want
you
to
it.
do it consistently. I want to be like, if I get fired from my job,
I'm good for the
I-
next
I
3
can-
months. at
I'm
least.
good to pay for the, you know,
Yeah,
pay for my
to survive,
expenses
yeah.
in the next 3
Yeah.
months.
But what does that type of saving look like?
You do a budget where you do all your
Your
fixed
necessities,
values.
necessities,
Your,
right?
your fixed values
So your
per
car,
month,
your
car, your
insurance.
rent, your food, your electricity, if you have an apartment. And then you say, this comes up to 10,000 a month for me. You make sure you have 30,000 if you get fired tomorrow.
You work towards 30,000.
Yeah.
So it's not necessarily your whole.
No,
It's not
you
your
can't,
salary.
You can't count your theater
Yeah, you
activities
can't count your
haircuts
miscellaneous.
or your Adidas
Yeah.
fetish. You can't. That
You know,
is
so
not a
like you
thing.
have to be like, okay, so how
Or
much?
you-
Yeah.
Or your need to have
Yeah.
tequila once every 3 days. It's not a thing.
Yeah, it's not, or like, you know, things you can go without. You cut out the things you can go without. So
Your
like,
fixed costs are
yeah,
your necessities.
your
man.
necessities,
You
your
can't-
debit orders.
Yeah. The weave must fall. Anyway, cool. Next question? No. Can we say bye and then do an next segment?
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, bye.
You're amazing. You guys are amazing.
Yeah,
We love you so
subscribe.
much.
Subscribe.
Click.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes. Comment.
Yes.
Share.
Questions.
You
what
know,
up? Yeah.
yeah.
Next time.
Bye.
Bye.
You're amazing. You guys are amazing.
Yeah.
We love you so
Subscribe.
much.
Subscribe.
Click.
Give us a thumbs up.
Yes.